be shy. Aloha. Good. You notice it's very subdued.
Yeah.
I'm very pleased to have Wes with me today, and pleased to see all of you, because so many people in this room work so hard to put all this together, to put this package together, and that's why we're signing them kind of in a package. Particularly glad to see Representative Takayama and Senator Galataria here today. If there are other legislators, I'm not sure, but they're representative of both houses then, who helped to put this together. It's Senate Bill 2346 on the Kupuna care, and more particularly from my perspective, the Aging and Disability Resource Centers, which are going to become more and more crucial to the well-being of Hawaii's population as it grows older and lives longer. 2345, the Investor Education Program. Again, as we grow older and live longer, unfortunately, concomitant with that is vulnerability. Not just vulnerability physically, but vulnerability in terms of people trying to take advantage, particularly economically, in terms of the fiscal resources. People are very concerned, legitimately so, about their longevity and their financial stability in that process. And there are unfortunately people who are ready to take advantage of that. And I believe that this is a first, a down payment, if you will. I suspect the legislators agree with me that we want to see this program underway and then perhaps make it a permanent element in our Kupuna care programs. Then again, 2053, again, providing for a prevention and early detection coordinator position, Department of Health Emergency Medical Services. Again, this is a direct reflection of the increasing numbers in the population. I'm stealing all your thunder.
No.
Because I was going to talk about it all, but I mean, I'm paying attention to this stuff. I remember my mom saying before she admitted that she needed to have cataract surgery, that, well, she needed to touch the wall. If she could touch the wall, or if she could touch something, I see heads nodding, you know what I'm talking about. Well, I'll be fine. And my mom, reluctant to get the operation that would help her with her balance, being able to see. And because she said, well, I'm too old, you know, you shouldn't do this operation on me. I'm too old for that. That kind of, you know, everybody, I don't want to be a burden to you boys, right? You know, it's the whole syndrome of I don't want to be a burden. And the prevention, this is an educational position, prevention and early detection. And I suspect early detection in many instances is going to be something about eyesight. And that kind of, it's not just tripping and falling, it's setting up physical circumstances, understanding ahead of time what those circumstances might be so that we can prevent the kinds of things that end up with fractured pelvises and all the other things that go with falling. And then 2052, the orders of life-sustaining treatment, physician's orders. This is to give us more clarity with regard to treatment. Again, growing older and living longer, the issues get more complicated. In another context, with another bill today, I was quoting H.L. Mencken, the famous acerbic journalist of his day, saying, every complicated issue has an easy answer, and it's usually wrong. And these are complicated issues. They're detailed issues. And these physician orders and life-sustaining treatment and with the providers and so on is essential to understanding the nuances of growing older and living longer. And so I'm very pleased to have Wes here today to represent all of you. And of course, we'll want to take pictures and everything of it. But Wes, you want to add a word or two at this point?
Yeah, I think you said it really well, and I just would like to thank our legislators as well for passing these really important measures ensuring the quality of life of boys Kupuna. And, as soon as these bills are signed into law, we will be using these funds and working as quickly as possible to reach the outcomes that these bills were intended. So, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. And I also want to indicate, because not everybody may know, although this is a pretty sophisticated audience here, but for the record, for those who just may be attending, observing, to record it, we've already signed 2 other bills that are related to these. 2229, Act 22. This is the Uniform Power of Attorney. It establishes a new chapter on power of attorney on the national model law. Very, very important when it comes to legal consequences of actions that may be taken on behalf of family, on behalf of the wishes of people who may be in extreme difficulties physically, let alone in times of death. And then Act 32, relating to contractors. We mentioned before, some people want to take advantage of elderly people's trust. This increases the fine against unlicensed contractors who commit licensing violations against elders. This goes to roofing, this goes to plumbing, this goes to landscaping. There's all kinds of tricks, I'm sorry to say, that can get played on people. And this gives us an opportunity to take these unscrupulous people to task and to punish them. So, without further ado, I'm going to ask the good senator and the good representative to come up with Wes here, and let's get the bill signed, and then we'll take pictures with everybody who's been associated with the passage of the bills, either individually or collectively.
Thank you, Gov.
Let me see. Here we go. Oh, it's a pleasure, Brick. Okay, this is, let me just make, I want to get them in order here. 2346. All right.
All right.
And now the investor education one, 2345. That's done.
Okay.
Oh, Greg, you'll be happy with this one.
Yes.
This is 2053. Greg was the original sponsor. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And 2052, Greg again is in the House side of things, pushing that forward.
Just busy this year.
Yes. Well, we're getting up there. Your hair used to be black.
Takes a little longer.
I know. I'm glad I still have some.
Yeah. Thank you very much for that. Good. Excellent. There we are.
Gov, 2346 was a part of the joint majority package.
Yes. 2346 was a part of the joint majority package.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Right
Greg.
on.
All right.
Thank you.
You guys stay up here. Let's all get up. Why don't we each take one of the bills? And we'll get a picture, and then we'll get. Tuck that under. Just put it on the floor. Okay. Here, Brick. Wes, come on, grab one here. Yeah.